Hello guys, welcome to the third tier guy. So today is our second day of the 150 NeetCode 150 challenge. So today's question is valid anagram. So we have given two strings S and T. Return true if the two strings are anagrams of each other, otherwise return false. So an anagram is a string that contains the exact same characters as another string, but the order of the characters can be different. For example, we have this race car, and in T we have car race. Okay, so anagram is two strings are anagram of each other if both have same frequency elements. For example, in S we have 2R, 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 2C, 1A and 1E. 2R, 2C, 2R, C, 1A and E. And car race has also the same thing. C, 2C, 2R, 2A. Yes, two were A also here. Number of twos were also 2 and 1E. So this is anagram of each other. And how can we solve this problem? So let's check the recommended time and space complexity. You should aim for a solution with O n of n plus n time and constant space, where n is the length of the string S and n is the length of the string.
What we can also do is that let's say if we have race car and we have car race, if we sort both of the arrays, both of the strings I mean, what will it be? If we sort this, it will become A, then C, E, R, and it will also become same thing, A, C, E, R, and then we will try to compare this. If S1 is equal to, let's say, T1, then we will say it is an anagram of each other. Both strings are anagram of each other, and we will return true. If this is not the case, let's say we have jar and jam, jar, jam. If we sort it, it will become A, J, R, and it will become A, J, and M, because J comes before M. So it will not be equal. So we will say it is not an anagram of each other. So we will return a false. So that's how we can do it. This is the most brute force way, and its time complexity will be to sort this string, we will use O of n log n, and to sort this string we will also use n log n, and this will be done in constant time. So it will take O of n log n. This will be its time complexity. We can reduce it by using a space of constant or n space. Now if we want to reduce the time complexity, we need two frequency arrays. We can also take a constant space array like this. I am taking a 26 array, 0 to 25. So I need to take two arrays in order to store the frequency of both the strings. It will be named as frequency of S, and it will be named as frequency of T. Let's say I loop from here. Let's say my I is 0. It is R, so it is at position 17. I need to do S of I minus A in order to get this 17. Okay, if I do S of I minus A at every step, I will get these index values. So that's how I'm getting it. For example, R is having an xi value of 114 and A is having an xi value of 97. So when we do this operation S of I minus A, it will subtract A from it, so it will become 7, and it will become 10 minus 9, 1. So we'll get this value. Okay, now if we subtract B minus if we subtract A from B, we will get 1, because it will be 98 and it will be 97. So 98 minus 97 is 1. Similarly, if you do A here, we will get 0. C here 3. That's how we'll get these index values. first we will do 17 of r. We will first of all, it is all initialized with 0. Everything is 0. Okay, here also everything is 0. So first of all, at 17, what we'll do is we will try to make it 1. So 0 1 2 3, let's say at this position it is 17. It's a 17th index, and I will try to increment it. I will make it 1. Okay, now a is at 0th index, because a minus a will become 0. 97 minus 7, 97 minus 97, it will become 0. So at 0 I will say 1. At c, it means at 2 level, it will become 1. Now e is at the 4th index, so I will make it 1. Let's say this is 4th and this is 17th index. I will make it 1. Now here, till here we are done. Now c again. Now c was already 1. I will make it 2. Now again there is a was 1, I will make it 2. Okay, then r, I will make it 2. Now the same thing we will do with this string. This is t string. Now at c, 0 1 2 a b c, it will become 1. A will become 1. R, let's say this is the 17th position, it will become 1. R again, it will become 2. A again, a will become 2. C again, it will become 2. Now E, C D E, let's say this position is E, we will make it 1. Now we will loop through these arrays. So we have to run a loop from for I is equal to 0 to 25. So we will loop one by one, and we will check if both the indexes contain same number of same int. Let's say at 0 index we have 2, at 2nd index we have both 2, at 4th index we have both 1, at 7th index at 17th index we have both 2. So everything is equal, so we will return a true at the end. But let's say if it was rack RACCAR and there was no E in it, so it will become 0, right? But it has E in this, T string has E in it, so it will become 1. So at this position, at 4th index, it will become 0 and it will not be equal to 1. So we will say this is not the case, so we will return a false here. So that's how we will solve this problem. So let's see how we will write code.
So let's quickly understand how we will write the code of this. So first of all, we will need two arrays of 26 length. First array will be frequency of s. It will be it will be of 26 length. Second array will also be of same length, but it will be named differently. You can name anything. Let's take length of s is n and length of t is m length. Now let's try to quickly fill the frequency. So we will take only one variable, int I is equal to 0. So we'll say while I is less than m and I is less than m, we will fill the frequency of s. We will just write the logic that I told you earlier, s of I minus character a. This will give us an sky value. So we will make it plus plus, and similarly we will do frequency of t, s of t of I minus a plus plus. We also need to increment I. So let's quickly increment I, otherwise we will be stuck in an infinite loop while I is less than. Now we are taking this one variable for filling both of the frequency. Let's say this is jar and this is only jar. Two characters are only here. So this will run only 2 times because it will run only whichever value is smaller, right? If let's say I is 0, it will run for both. I is 1, it will run for both. Let's say there is no m here. Then we will check if 2 is less than n. Yes, it is because it is 3. 2 is less than 2. We'll say no. So it will not run. So we'll have to fulfill all the frequencies. Okay. Even if we don't do it, I think the result will be same because this array will be filled with r is equal to 1 and m will not be fulfilled here. But let's still write I is less than n. We'll say frequency of, because if length of both the strings are not same, then we will not write it. Okay, let's quickly like, if n is not equal to m, if length of n is not equal to m, it will never be a, and it will never be an anagram, because frequency must be equal in both the cases, right? Now let's quickly look through the frequency arrays. Let's say int j is equal to 0, j is less than 26, because our array is of 26 length. So we will move from 0 to 25, right? Now if at any time frequency of s of j is not equal to frequency of t of j, we will return a false. We are saying that if frequency of j is not equal to frequency of j, then we will say return false. Otherwise, we will return a true. I hope it will work. Let's try to quickly run it. Okay, it is running. Let's try to submit it. It is running, and it is running really fine. So you can also try to write the code for the brute force approach with by sorting it, but this is the most required version, so that's why I wrote it. You can try also writing sorting one, which is very simple. Okay, I'll see you in next one.